And we are back, and right now, things are not looking great. Surprisingly, the computer players are taking over the game, but luckily I got the $200 sports category right, which is Sand Trap. And Michael, we got 2 categories and 300 down. Famous names or sports?
Let's stay with sports because maybe I get one for you.
Alright. So, let's go back to sports for 300. Trick, a term for a player scoring 3 goals in 1 game. Was it a hat trick? In soccer. Moving on to 700. Sports 400. The only woman since Sandra Henny to win the gold in ladies figure skating at 2 consecutive Olympics. Katrina Witt. Neither do I. This is catching up to Rob. Famous names 300. In 1949, at the age 73, he became the first Chancellor of West Germany. Who's the guy with the glasses? No. Sue doesn't know. Yeah. Hey, Hitler. Wabringson. Conrad Adenauer. Alright. Sports for 500. After the Atlanta Braves went on a 17-game losing streak in 1977, he made the team's manager. I think it is Ted Williams. Or is it Ted Turner? No, it's Ted Williams. In 1977, I'll read the clue again. After the Atlanta Braves went on a 17-game losing streak in 1977, he made himself the team's manager. Well, my stomach's telling me who is Ted Williams. What? Well, I'm down to 200. What's a Ted Turner? Well, Rob doesn't know. Oh, would you believe it? That was the other way around, was Ted Turner. Ariel's husband, who wrote the house. Yeah. Name. Yeah. I like this. Alright. Wabringson, here's the clue again for famous names. Ariel's husband, who wrote The House of Nations, is more important than the Wealth of Nations. It was Will Durant. Wab goes into 1700, and we're gonna finish off.
The answer is
famous names 500. He was blinded in one night as a result of a 1904 boxing match with the White House aide, but kept it secret. Who is Teddy Roosevelt? Here's a clue again. He was blinded in one eye as a result of a 1904 boxing match with the White House aide, but kept it secret. Who is Teddy Roosevelt? Yeah! And I'm in second place. After the Jeopardy round, Rob's first, I'm in second, Sue is in third, and Sue goes first in the Double Jeopardy round, which we have 2 daily doubles, and we're going to get the scores from 200 to 1,000.
Here are the categories.
Categories: Old Testament, World War II, Rivers, Actors and Walls, Transportation, Flowers and Trees. Alright.
The answer is
Old Testament 200. As baby, he went sailing down the Nile in a basket boat. Who was Moses? Alright. Now, Corey, we got Old Testament, World War II, Rivers, Actors and Walls, Transportation, and Flowers and Trees.
How about the Roe? What was that one actor in Roe?
We got the Old Testament, World War II, Rivers, Actors and Walls, Transportation, Flowers and Trees. Corey, you want to go with Michael's decision?
Are you there? It's not.
Alright. As Michael, we're gonna go to Actors and Walls, you said? It's 200. Forget we're in the Double Jeopardy round.
the answer is
It's a clue. Karen Valentine, Sandra D, and Sally Field and Kim Richard have all played this Gil Mitchell. Gil's Mitchell. So, who is he? Flying Nun? I don't know. Must have been in. I'm gonna guess. Who is the Flying Nun? If it's right, I'm laughing. No! Okay, it's not the Flying Nun. A girl, Mitchell. Sue Anderson. Gidget! Of course! Wow! Okay, rivers for 200.
the answer is
The Porcupine River flows into U.S. state from the Yukon Territory. Michigan? No. Well, Rob doesn't know. Yukon Territory? Isn't it nearby Montana? Oh, would you believe that one? It's Alaska, and it's Alex is calling me. It's Alex Palas.
the answer is
Kerrigan played the mock turtle in this 1933 fantasy film classic came on. We're gonna add. Hey Alex, and we got Larry 4009 with us. In his fantasy film classic, Mock Turtle, 1933, Atlas Walls, Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. What is Alice in Wonderland? Is that all Through the Looking Glass? No, wait. It's gotta be Alice in Wonderland. Here's the category, here's the clue. Cary Grant played the Mock Turtle in this 1933 fantasy film classic, Is It Alice in Wonderland? And I am right. Second place. Now, we're on the Double Jeopardy, and Alex, we got Old Testament, World War II, Rivers, Actors and Walls, Transportation, and Flowers and Trees, and I'm in second place. For 200. We got 200 down to 1,000, so we got a full category. Oh my god.
The answer is...
Right. The national championships in this sport were held in August 1988 at a pad in Huntsville, Alabama. The national championships in this sport were held in August 1988 at a pad in Huntsville, Alabama. War Model Rocketary. So Wop gets away, he's in the lead. And he's going with Rivers 400.
The answer is...
And Nigeria Falls, 90% of the flow of the Nigeria River goes over this fall. Suringsin. Horseshoe Falls. Wow. Flowers and Trees,
The answer
200.
is...
While many tree bears flowers, Converse bears fees. Suringsin. Cones. Old Testament
The
400.
answer is...
Milton described him as iceless in Gaza. Wobbling, we still have 2 daily doubles on the board. And he doesn't know. Too bad, so sad, but you're mad, but we're glad. Suringsin. Samson. Crap of doodle. Rivers 600. And there's one of the 2 daily doubles. So he's gonna wager 1,000. This river enters the east end of Lake Geneva near Montreux and leads from West End in Geneva. It was wrong river and she got it right. What? Okay. There's plenty of game left. 600 Old Testament. In order to stop a storm at sea, he told his sailors to throw him overboard. Ishmael? No. Jonah. Wow. Okay, Atlas roll 600. He was Limbaugh going to Paris and Mrs. Smith going to Washington. Oh, what's his name? Cary Grant? No. Oh, I should have thought it was him. It was James Stewart. Wow. Rivers 800.
The answer is...
Through much of the Yangtze is negligible. Very little of this 3,000 miles long Chinese river is Yellow River. Transportation 200.
The answer is...
Turn for the detachable engine that's mounted on the stern of a boat. outboard motor. (400)
The
transportation.
answer is
The longest of the 4 canals in the New York State barge canal system. It's not the Panama Canal. Erie Canal! Oh man, Sue's in the lead. World War II,
The answer
200. In 1944, this country was hit by 650,000 tons of bombs. What is Japan? Because Pearl Harbor hits on December 7th, 1941. And it hits in Hawaii, so I better know that one. Oh, it's not Japan. Warp doesn't know. If it's the United States, I'm a dumbass. Because I didn't even recognize it. Oh, it's Germany! So I was a little bit far east out. Okay. Rivers 4,000. U.S. second busiest airport serves Frankfurt and Disney for these 2 rivers. The Rhine and the Main River. Wow, Wobb's back in the lead. Actress Rolls 800.
the answer is
Character played by both Diana Ross and Judy Garland in 7 movie musicals. Who is Dorothy? Judy Garland was Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and Diana Ross was in it in the movie The Wiz with Michael Jackson in it. And I'm right. Actress Rose
the answer
Dawson.
is
Finish that category. He played Waldo's uncle Quincy in the cartoons and James Dean Dad in Rebel Without a Cause. Waldo in Saturday morning cartoons. Jim Bacchus. Shoot! How long can I go in a fight? Well, we'll be right back.